Hi students, in the last class we discussed about definition of atom, definition of molecule, definition of compound, and we also discussed why do we giving names to elements. Okay, we discussed about symbol of elements, George Berzelius concept. Okay, and also we discussed about Latin names of elements. In this session we discussed about, in the last session we ends with the definition of atomicity, why different elements shows different atomicities. Based upon the concept valency we can understand the atomicity. Now go for the definition of valency. The combining capacity of an element with other elements or with the same element is called its valency. The combining capacity of an element with other elements or with the same elements is called valency. That means combining capacity, that means it can forms how many bonds, that is called its valency. I will show with one example. Say for example, this is one atom of an element. These are the four atoms related to another element. Say for example, these green color balls imagined as hydrogen atoms. This black color ball is imagined as carbon atom. Now carbon binds. Carbon can hold how many number of hydrogen atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it can hold 4 hydrogen atoms. That means it forms 4 bonds with 4 hydrogen atoms. The combining capacity of an element with other elements or with same element is called its valency. Say for example, I have only 2 hands. Okay, my combining capacity is only 2 with my 2 hands. So my valency is 2. Like that, carbon can form 4 bonds at a time. Carbon can form 4 bonds at a time. That means the combining capacity of carbon is 4. Combining capacity of carbon is 4. Okay. Next, say for example, what about valency of this particular yellow color atom? This yellow color atom forms 3 bonds. The combining capacity of yellow color ball is 3 with 3 sky blue color balls. Combining capacity of yellow color ball is 3. It holds 3 sky blue color balls. So its valency is 3. Its valency is 3. Okay, what about the valency of this sky blue color ball? Only the valency of this sky blue color ball is only 1. Why? Because this sky blue color ball only bonds only 1 bond with this yellow color ball. Okay, the valency of yellow color ball is 1. The valency of yellow color ball is 3. The valency of sky blue color ball is only 1. Next, okay, what is the valency of this particular violet color ball? Violet color bond forms 2 bonds with 2 white color balls. So valency, it has the capacity 2. It has the power to hold 2 atoms at a time. So its valency is 2. Combining capacity of an atom with same elements or other elements is called its valency. Here valency of this particular ball is 2 in the case of oxygen. This is the case of nitrogen. This is the case of carbon. This is the case of oxygen. Okay, next, what about hydrogen? Hydrogen is having, say for example, this is one hydrogen atom, it is another hydrogen atom. The combining capacity of this hydrogen atom is only 1. That means it bonds with how many hydrogen atoms? Only 1. That means it holds only 1 hydrogen atom with bond. So the valency of this hydrogen atom is 1. The valency of this hydrogen atom is 1. This is for hydrogen atom. What about helium? Helium valency is 0. Valency 0 means it does not bind with any other helium atoms. It does not form any bond with other helium atoms or any other atoms of different element. So this is helium. It does not form any bond with any other atom. Okay, it is inert in nature. Its valency is 0. That means it does not form any bond. It does not take place in any chemical reaction. Okay, this is about helium. Fluorine, similarly for fluorine also. Fluorine. Okay, for fluorine, take this is one fluorine atom. Okay, fluorine also forms only 1 bond with 1 bond. Fluorine also forms only 1 bond with another fluorine, or fluorine can bond only 1 bond with other atom. So this is fluorine. The combining capacity of fluorine with other atoms is only 1. So valency of fluorine is 1. This is about fluorine. Okay. Say for example, this is hydrogen. It is another atom. Now tell me, what is the combining capacity of hydrogen? Hydrogen forms bond with only one type of atom. So its valency is 1. So very important bits for our examination point of view. Valency of hydrogen is 1. Valency of helium is 0. Valency of oxygen is 2. Valency of fluorine is 1. Valency of chlorine is 1. Valency of nitrogen is 3. Valency of carbon is 4. So the element which is having highest valency is 4. Very important bit. The element which is having highest valency is 4. That means it can form 4 bonds at a time. It can form 4 bonds at a time. Okay, these are the structures related to valency. These are the structures related to valency. Valency of black color ball is 4. Valency of yellow color ball is 3. Valence of white color ball is 2. Like oxygen 2, like nitrogen 3, like carbon 4. Okay. This is about valency of elements concept. Next, I will explain another concept, ion. What is the definition of ion? The charged atoms are known as ions. The charged atoms are known as ions. How an atom is charged? How an atom is charged? That means how an atom changes into ion. We will discuss in another lesson. Its name is what is inside the atom. Actually in atom some subatomic particles are there. Actually atom is the smallest particle, but later studies we will discuss about atom is composed of subatomic particles also. What are they? Electrons, protons, neutrons. By the loss of electrons, ions are formed from the atoms. When an atom loses its electrons, it forms ions. So that is called ion. The charged atoms are known as ions. By the gain of electrons or loss of electrons, atom will get charged. Atom will get charged. The charged atoms are known as ions. The charged atoms are known as ions. In chemical reactions, one atom loses its electron, another atom gains its electrons by the formation of ions. The charged atoms are known as ions. Example: H plus ion, hydrogen ion, Cl minus ion, chlorine ion, Na plus ion, sodium ion, SO4 2 minus ion. Its name is sulfate ion. SO4 2 minus ion. Its name is sulfate ion. Okay. Next definition: anion. A negatively charged ion is called anion. That means if an atom carries negative charge on the head, the type of charged atom is called anion. Say for example, I am one atom. I am having a charge, negative charge on my head. So I am an example for anion. Negatively charged ion is called anion. Negatively charged ion is called anion. Example: F minus, fluorine ion. We will call it as fluoride. Chlorine ion, bromine ion, nitrate, sulfate ion, nitrate ion, carbonate ion. What is the formula of carbonate ion? CO3 2 minus. What is the formula of sulfate ion? SO4 2 minus. What is the formula of nitrate ion? NO3 minus. What about cation? Say for example, I am one atom. Okay, the charge present if an atom carries positive charge on their head, if the positively charged ion is called cation. That means symbol is, say for example, I am one of the symbol of an element. If positive charge is present on my head, immediately I am cation. So positively charged ion is called cation. Examples: H plus, Na plus, K plus, NH4 plus. We will discuss about H plus, Na plus, K plus, NH4 plus in later. Okay. Next, valency of an ion. Previously we discussed about valency. The combining capacity of an element with other elements or with same elements is called its valency. Next, the definition of valency of an ion. Valency of an ion is equal to the magnitude of charge present on the ion. Simply, the charge present on the ion is equal to valency of ion. Say for example, what is the valency of NO3 minus? The charge present on NO3 minus is only -1. Here minus means -1. Ignore negative charge, ignore charge. The number is 1. So answer is 1. So valency of NO3 minus is 1. Valency of sulfate SO4 2 minus ion is, the charge present on SO4 2 minus is 2 minus. 2 minus, ignore charge. Take that particular number only. It is the valency. What is the valency of carbonate ion? CO3 2 minus. CO3 2 minus. It carries 2 minus charge. So answer is 2. Okay, next. What is the valency of sodium ion Na plus? It carries unipositive charge. That means on his head only 1 plus is there. So its valency is 1. This is about valency of ion and also about valency of an element. Next, I will give some of the list of anions, some of the list of cations right now. Okay, it is very useful for you in intermediate, in degree also. Okay, this is the basic chemistry there in your syllabus. Okay, we start with, write down, right? Okay, okay, write down first element ion, cation symbol, very important. First table 1, this is table cation list. Okay, cation symbol. So first one is sodium ion, sodium ions Na plus. By heart these symbols. Okay, whenever you hear the word sodium ion, immediately the symbol for sodium ion is Na plus. Second one, hydrogen ion, its symbol is H plus. Hydrogen ion, its symbol is H plus. Next, potassium ion, its a symbol potassium, symbol K. On the it carries plus positive charge only. That means every element is not having same type of charge present. That means every ion not carries same type of charge on the head. Next, fourth one, magnesium ion, Mg2 plus, magnesium ion Mg2 plus. Okay, next magnesium ion Mg2 plus. Fifth one is ammonium ion, NH4 plus. Sixth one, iron ion. Iron exhibits two type of charges. Sometimes it exists as Fe2 plus, sometimes it exists as Fe3 plus. Okay, it shows variable valency. Iron shows variable valency. Okay, next, seventh one, silver ion, silver symbol Ag, it forms Ag plus ion. Eighth one, aluminium, its symbol Al3 plus. Aluminium ion Al3 plus. Aluminium ion Al3 plus. Ninth one, aluminium ion, silver ion. Next, what about zinc? Zinc ion. 10th one is copper ion. Zinc symbol Zn. Charge present on zinc ion is Zn2 plus. Charge present on copper ion is Cu2 plus. These are some of the cations given in your textbook. Okay, I will explain again by heart all the symbol of cations. Just simply by heart. Every day if you practice, you will know that particular concept cation. Sodium ion Na plus, hydrogen ion H plus, potassium ion K plus, magnesium ion Mg2 plus, ammonium ion NH4 plus. Ammonium ion is formed by group of atoms, nitrogen and 4 hydrogen atoms. Ammonium ion. Iron ion, iron shows variable valency, copper also shows variable valency. That means sometimes it exists as Cu2 plus, sometimes it exists as Cu plus. Like that also iron also exhibits Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus. That means shows variable valency. It also shows variable valency. Next, ammonium ion NH4 plus, iron ion Fe2 plus, Fe3 plus, silver ion Ag plus, aluminum ion Al3 plus, zinc ion Zn2 plus, copper ion Cu2 plus. Now tell me, what is the valency of sodium ion? What is the valency of sodium ion? Valency of sodium ion is 1. Valency of hydrogen ion 1. Valency of potassium ion 1. Valency of magnesium ion. The charge present on the head of the symbol of the atom is 2. So charge of magnesium ion is 2. Charge of ammonium ion is only 1, only 1 plus is there. Charge of iron ion is, valency of iron is 2 or 3. That means iron shows variable valency. Similarly, copper also shows variable valency because valency of copper in one case is 2, in another case is 1. That means it exhibits valency 1 in some cases. That means its combining capacity is only 1 in one case. Its combining capacity is 2 in 2 cases. Say for example, if I hold only one person with my hand, my valency 1. If I hold 2 persons with my 2 hands, my valency is 2. Based upon the conditions, copper sometimes shows one valency, other times shows 2 valency. Okay. This is about list of cations and symbol of cations. Next, I will explain about, I will give some of list of anions and their symbols. Anions and their symbols. Okay. Anions and their symbols. Okay. Next table, another table. Anion symbol, anion symbol. Okay. Anion symbol. Okay, first one is hydride ion. Anions we will call it as hydride, and 8, hydride, sulfate, nitride, nitrate, like that. First anion is hydride ion. What is the symbol of hydride ion? H minus. The charge, the negative charge present on hydride ion is only 1. It is uni-negative charge. Next, fluoride ion. Fluoride ion means fluorine carries negative charge. Fluoride ion F minus. Next, chloride ion Cl minus. Fourth one, bromide ion Br minus. Fifth one, iodide ion I minus. Next, sixth one. Okay, sixth one, hydroxide ion. Its symbol is OH minus. Hydroxide ion, its symbol is OH minus. Next, seventh one, hydroxide ion OH minus. Next, oxide ion. That means nothing but bromide ion or something. Oxide we will call it as oxide ion or something. Oxide O2 minus. Eighth one, nitride Nitride is nothing but negative charge of nitrogen, N3 minus, nitride ion, N3 minus. Ninth one. Okay, ninth one, nitride. Ninth one, sulfide. Sulfide, S2 minus. Sulfide, S2 minus. Sulfide ion, S2 minus. Nitride ion. Nitride ion, N3 minus. Next, sulfate ion. Sulfate ion, very very important. Sulfide, this is sulfide. This is sulfide. Sulfide. Sulfide ion. This is sulfate ion. Sulfate ion, SO4 2 minus. Sulfate ion, SO4 2 minus. Next, 11th one, sulfate ion. Next, nitrate ion. This is nitride. Nitride. Nitride ion, N3 minus. Don't confuse. Nitride ion, N3 minus. This is nitrate ion. Nitrate ion, NO3 minus. Nitrate ion, NO3 minus. Okay, hydride ion, H minus. Fluoride ion, F minus. Chloride ion, Cl minus. Bromide ion, Br minus. Iodide ion, I minus. Hydroxide ion, OH minus. Oxide ion, O2 minus. Nitride ion, N3 minus. Sulfide ion, S2 minus. Sulfate ion, SO4 2 minus ion. Nitrate ion, NO3 minus ion. Nitrate ion, NO3 minus. Next, carbonate ion, very very important. Carbonate ion. Carbonate ion, that nothing but CO3 2 minus. Carbonate is an anion. All these are the examples. Hydride, fluoride. Observe, ide and ate. Whenever you have a spelling, you have a pronunciation like ide and ate, it is compulsory anion. Whenever you have a spelling like IUM, compulsory it is cation. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, aluminium, something. That means it is the code. IUM is code for cations, only for some cations. But ide and ate are the symbols, are the names for, or the pronunciation for only anions. Hydride, fluoride, sulfide, chloride. Next, ate, sulfate, nitrate, chlorate, carbonate. Next, carbonate ion, CO3 2 minus. Next, dichromate, ate, dichromate ion. Dichromate ion, dichromate, Cr2O7 2 minus, very very important. Cr2O7 2 minus. Cr2, C R subscript 2, O subscript 7 on the head 2 minus. Next, dichromate ion, Cr2O7 2 minus ion. Last one, permanganate ion. Once pronounced, permanganate ion, MnO4 minus. Permanganate ion, MnO4 minus. Permanganate ion, MnO4 plus, MnO4 minus. So, permanganate ion, MnO4 minus. Dichromate ion, Cr2O7 2 minus. Carbonate ion, CO3 2 minus. Nitrate ion, NO3 minus. Sulfate ion, SO4 2 minus. Sulfide ion, S2 minus. Nitride ion, N3 minus. Oxide ion, O2 minus. Hydroxide ion, OH minus. Iodide ion, I minus. Bromide ion, Br minus. Chloride ion, Cl minus. Fluoride ion, F minus. Hydride ion, H minus. Okay, what is the use of by-hearting these cations and anions? If you know these symbols for cation and anion, we can easily write chemical formulas of compound. In writing chemical compounds, formulas of chemical compound, we must and should know the symbols of cation and anion. Now we will write chemical formulas of compound. How can we write chemical formula of a compound? So many chemical compounds are there in chemistry. So how can we write chemical formula? With the help of these two tables, can we write so many number of chemical compounds? So many number of chemical compounds. Okay. Now I will explain writing of chemical formula. Writing a chemical formula. Now we will start another concept, chemical formula. What is chemical formula? The formula indicates what are the atoms of different elements present in the formula. Say for example, sodium chloride, NaCl. NaCl is the chemical formula. What is the significance of this NaCl? NaCl means in sodium chloride, which elements are present? Sodium, and Cl means chlorine. Similarly, copper sulfate. What is the chemical formula of copper sulfate? CuSO4. CuSO4 means in that particular CuSO4, which elements are there? Copper is there, sulfur is there, oxygen is there. In the case of Louis Frost took which element for his experiment? Copper carbonate. In copper carbonate, which elements are there? Copper, oxygen and carbon. Okay, that means chemical formula indicates the chemical formula. Once listen, chemical formula indicates how many, which type of atoms of different elements are present in that particular compound. Okay, chemical formula crisscross process, crisscross method. How can we write a chemical formula by using crisscross method? I will explain with one example. By using crisscross method, we can write chemical formula of any compound. So first I will write the chemical formula of sodium carbonate. The examiner asked a question like this: write the chemical formula of sodium carbonate. Okay, first step 1 is first write the symbol of each atom present in this particular compound. In this particular compound, divide, this is sodium, one atom of element, carbonate. That means divide the chemical name into two parts. First part is called cation part, second part is called anion part. In any chemical compound, the first part is related to cation, second part is related to anion. We know already carbonate. I given carbonate symbol in anion list. I given sodium ion list in cation list. Okay. First step 1, write the symbols of anion and cation side by side. Sodium ion. What is the symbol of sodium ion? Na plus. Okay, what is the symbol of sodium? Na. What is the symbol of carbonate? CO3. You know already, CO3 2 minus. Ignore this particular one here. First write the carbonate ion CO3. Okay, sodium Na, carbonate CO3. Okay, forgot this particular charge. Next, step 2. Now write the valency of sodium and write the valency of carbonate. That means now you will write what is the valency of carbonate ion. The charge present on carbonate ion is 2. So charge of carbonate ion is 2. What is the valence? What is the charge of sodium ion? Na plus. Means here sodium exists as Na plus. The charge present on sodium is called its valency. So here how many plus ions are there? Only one. So write 1. Write the valencies of atoms on the top of its symbols. Write down. This is valency. This is sodium valency 1. This is carbonate valency 2. Ignore charge. Okay, step 3. Now interchange or exchange. Now interchange or exchange. Okay, now interchange the valency of sodium as subscript of carbonate. That means now interchange valency of sodium as subscript of carbonate and valency of carbonate as subscript of sodium. Interchange of valencies and write these valencies as subscripts. Interchange of valencies next. That means Na2CO3 total bracket. CO3 is a group of ion, so total bracket 1. Step 4. Whenever any atom receives 1 as subscript, ignore 1 on while writing. So Na2CO3 bracket of 1, ignore this one. The final formula is Na2CO3. Okay, like that. Homework for you. First question, write the chemical formula of potassium dichromate. You know already what is the symbol of dichromate? Cr2O7 2 minus. What is the symbol of potassium? K plus. Okay, second question, write the chemical formula of hydrogen chloride. Thank you so much.